Joy. My
Hi.
name's Fallon.
Nice to meet you.
I'm a social worker through the School of Social Work. I'm going to be talking to you today about problems that you might have. And I was really like seeking just maybe a few answers, but not actually solving the problem. But first, before we get started, can you please tell me your name, like pronounce the full name so that I get a better understanding, I can address you better?
Joy Skull.
Okay.
You can call me Joy.
All right. Sounds good. So basically why we're meeting, we want to talk about things. Basically I want to help you in the best sense that I can without taking control. What we do here is going to be me working with you. So in the end, you will be coming out of here being able to fix the problem on your own.
Okay.
With the guidance that I'm giving you.
Great.
But I need to inform you first off that everything that you tell me, everything that you tell me will be confidential. But if you tell me of plans of harming yourself or harming others, I'm a mandated reporter, so I will be reporting that to whoever it is necessary to report to. Do you have any questions?
I think I'm okay.
Okay. But also, can you sign this consent form for me?
Should I get this?
Yeah, sounds good. So, can you start by telling me some of your problems, maybe one specific thing that, jumps out at you that you've been having a little trouble with?
I feel like being a student, there is a lot of pressure to have a really good social life,
Yeah.
and but there's also a lot of pressure to do well in school, and I don't think I have so much of an issue of balancing the two, because I really love my major, and I know I'm here to do well in my major. But I feel like I wish there wasn't so much of a pressure to also have such a thriving social life.
Yeah, I understand. Are you involved in any Greek or
No, it's okay.
Are you involved in any organization at Syracuse?
I'm in the Greek life, and I was going to even mention that. I think that even being in Greek life adds to a lot of that pressure. In terms of social events on the weekends.
Yeah. Do you think that maybe, is there anything good coming out of Greek life? Or any other clubs or activities that you're participating in?
I mean, I love being a part of the sorority. It's such a great balance, having not having maybe your family here, but it kind of makes a new support system. But so it's not the sorority itself that I feel the pressure, but it's just being in the Greek community in general, because there's so many parties going on, and and then just options of things to do, even though I know maybe I should stay in, but it's hard to resist that.
So I understand having Greek life and so much going around you, it must be very stressful for you choosing, maybe on the weekend, should I be going out to this party, or I have a paper due on Tuesday, you must feel very confused and conflicted.
Those are the Greek community in general, because there's so many parties going on, and and then just options of things to do, even though I know maybe I should stay in, but it's hard to resist that.
So I understand having Greek life and so much going around you, it must be very stressful for you choosing, maybe on the weekend, should I be going out to this party, or I have a paper due on Tuesday, you must feel very confused and conflicted.
Those are two words I would definitely use to describe how I'm feeling. So
Yeah, so tell me about what would you change? Like, what do you think you wanna like do differently? Not the best question.
No, I think that I personally would like to probably not go out as much as I do now, because I really go out like every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, like every weekend, and I feel like I end the weekend feeling like I didn't get much accomplished, and like it's been working for me so far this semester, like because I am still like doing really well in my classes,
Mm-hmm.
but I think just personally, like I would feel better about myself if I knew I was getting more done, like
Yeah.
in the free time that I had instead of
So, what do you think you and I could do together to maybe lower your stress levels? Maybe minimize going out as much. Like, I think maybe something that we could do is develop a plan, a weekly plan,
yeah.
where you can look at your plan, like your schedule, and say, okay, well, I have two classes this week. Maybe I should not go out on Thursday, so that I could do the work on Thursday night, so that I would do next week. You know, so we could
Yeah.
definitely develop a plan together for each week that you
Yeah.
could start working on.
I think that sounds good.
Do you
And
have anything else that you want to try?
well, I think that actually would be a really good solution because I'm like a very disorganized person, and I actually like internalize, like not internal, that's not the right word. I like don't really write anything down like ever. Like I keep it's all in my head. Like I don't write any of my assignments down. Like, and it's not even like just because I'm lazy. It's just because I've never been good at like keeping like a plan or like keeping track of anything like in a written form. So I think if I maybe actually wrote out a plan and I could like see like my week like clearer like visually, then I can better like plan like doing my work, and then I can see that like there will be time like to have fun still.
Yeah,
So yeah.
I think definitely like by scheduling your week a little bit more to the point that, you know, you could say, all right, well, Tuesday, maybe it's not the best day for me,
Yeah,
but
I agree.